How's everybody doing out there? You're doing great? You're looking awesome. I have such a deep appreciation for coming to events like this and witnessing and sharing not only my story, but learning from everybody else who has spoken on this stage today. And how many of you are super inspired right now? Yeah. The courage that is in the room is amazing. And I know each and every one of you, you may not have been up here sharing your story, but perhaps sharing it at lunch or while you're meeting people during the breaks. And I commend each and every one of you for being here today. So I'm Barb Wallick, and my journey has been quite the gong show. And I'm going to share a little bit about that today. So the title of my talk is Staying Calm Amidst the Storm. Now, who here has experienced stormy waters, stormy weather, whether it's a thunderstorm or a snowstorm or a hurricane in the tropics or our own life storms? Who can tell me what it's like in the center of the storm? What are some of the characteristics of the calm in the middle? Sorry? Clarity. Is it quiet? Stillness. What else? Peace. Tranquil. All right. Exactly that. While the storm is raging around this calm center. So what's it like when you step out of the calm center and you jump into the storm? What's going on then? Chaos. It's crazy. There's debris flying everywhere. Now, let me ask you this. Is the calm and the chaos of the storm happening at the same time? Yeah. How is that even possible? When you think about it, to be so still and centered, and yet everything around you is going crazy. So today I'm going to share a little bit around how I found my center in the storm of my life. And it all really started at the end of my corporate career as a financial planner. I had taken on a role, $20 million book of business, and guess what happened? 2008 and 2009, it was the biggest economic and financial downfall that I'd ever experienced. I know probably some of you experienced that in your investment portfolios. Yeah. So what did I do? How did I survive that? I was new. Nobody knew me. I didn't know them. And here I was going, what do I do? What do I do? So we're going to talk a little bit about how do we stay calm, even though there's so much going on outside of us and in us. So one of the things that I immediately did is I prepared. And for me, during that time of my life, I was seeing 7 clients a day because they were losing so much money. So I pulled all their files, I got to know who they were from their files, and I found a common ground with them. So that when I met them face to face, I could immediately take them from up here to nice and calm and level. So that they felt like they were coming in to see a friend and not somebody who was going to tell them that they'd lost $100,000 in their investment portfolio. Not a fun thing to do. So my advice to you is, are you prepared in case something tragic happens in your life? Do you have a will and a power of attorney? Do you have a financial plan? Do you know who would look after your kids if something went wrong? Do you know how you would protect your income if you got sick? Those are really important things. When you're prepared, then you can focus and not worry about what's going on around you. This talk actually really was inspired last summer when I was up at Banff, and I went to a program called Seduction of Spirit with Deepak Chopra. And he talks about the chaos of life, and that really is karma. Freeing ourselves from karma. What's karma? It's action. It's our experiences. It's everything we carry around with us that we've experienced throughout life. And when we're prepared, we can move through life without panic, without stress. Because Who here loves to have stress? I don't know about you, but not me. And fear is everywhere. We're at a Fear Less summit. The world operates and sells products and gets people to move and be motivated based on fear. And we're never going to get rid of fear. We're going to make fear our friend. I think it was Brené Brown that wrote the book. She said, fear, get in the back seat. You're coming for the ride. I know I can't get rid of you, but you're in the back seat. Shut up. And we're going to go on a ride. The second thing that I did was focused. I focused. What was important to me in the moment? Because we have no control of what goes on the outside, the outer chaos. We can't let that control us. We can choose to be a part of the debris and get caught up in that. Then we get caught up in our karma. Or we can choose to be in the moment, in the now. Not always easy to do. So you have to decide on what is really important for you right now. What makes sense to move forward right now. Know what you want. How do you want to feel? Focus on how you want to feel. Joy, happiness. What's important to you to achieve? How do you want to be remembered at the end of your life? That's a question I ask my clients. How do you want to be remembered? And we should be asking that of our children today too, because they're under so much pressure to perform. We're so used to saying, what do you want to be when you grow up? We should be asking them, what impact do you want to make in the world with your life? Who do you want to be? It's not about doing, it's about being. Because if we can find our center, nothing else matters. And this is really the most important piece, is know thyself. Take a moment to go within and check in with yourself. What thoughts are you thinking? What words come out of your mouth without you even being conscious of it? Because really, at the end of the day, in most cases, our unconscious mind is running us. We're on autopilot, and that's not always a good thing. And yes, we talked about time earlier today. Time is a tool. I always send myself forward energetically and in thought to the destination I want to arrive to, and I always make it on time. So I use time that way. So the words are very powerful. If you find yourself, you're critical, who here has the critical self-talk going on every now and again? Yeah, and it rears its ugly head when you're about to do something you're not used to doing, like maybe coming up on stage. Or, happens to me every single time. I'm just like, no, it's okay, I got this covered. Thank you very much. When critical self-talk comes up, what I do, and it's fine. You're never going to get rid of it. Thoughts are coming in, they're going. Emotions are coming in, they're going. But if we let our thoughts or critical self-talks take control, that's then going to dictate our emotion. And our emotions are really our navigational system. How we're feeling emotionally will guide us to do work, go deeper down the hole, or to get out of it. It tells us whether we're doing something right or something wrong. Check in with your emotional guidance system, your heart, your emotions. It's really important. So we have our words, we have our thoughts. Be still. Know that you're amazing women. When we're still, we can tap into our own internal resources, because we have the answers built right in within ourselves. We have everything we need. We have the gift of choice. And we can choose to be consciously aware of the words and the thoughts and the feelings. And when we're doing something that leaves us not feeling satisfied, maybe we're not doing the right thing. Maybe we need to make a shift, pivot the thought. I'm doing a 21-day money challenge right now. And it's quite funny because one of the things is, well, let's have a millionaire mindset. Let's talk about mindset. Just change your mindset. Well, we can say that. I have a millionaire mindset. And then internally it's going, yeah, have you seen your bank account lately? Obviously it's not working. But what I can say and what I tell my clients to say is, I'm in the process of working towards having a millionaire mindset. I'm in the process. Because your unconscious mind really can believe that. You don't want it to kick back at you. You don't want the critical self-talk to kick back at you. Know thyself. Meditate. Who here meditates? Excellent. Who here finds meditation really hard because the thoughts don't stop? Exactly. Okay. Yeah, they don't. Thoughts come and go. They come in and they come out. Emotions come and go. They come in and they come out. They have a beginning, they have an end. It's karma. So the key there is to realize that they're always going to be there. Don't attach to them. Have them just float by as if they're somebody else's thoughts. Because you know what? The thoughts that you're having, you're probably having, and you're probably having. So it's not original. So everybody has the same thoughts. So just let it come and let it go. Let it come and let it go. And over time, with practice, the stillness will happen. And we feel rooted, grounded, like we belong. We feel inspired and creative. We feel powerful. We can take action. We can open up our hearts and learn. Speak our truth. We all have storms in our lives. And sometimes we have big storms that lead to even bigger storms, Whether it's divorce, loss of a loved one, or perhaps your teenage daughter's cutting and attempting suicide. All things that have happened to me. And people will say, how do you manage this? How do you manage the stress of managing money, managing clients' behavior, managing your household, aged parents? And I'm like, well, I'm crazy to begin with, so that's okay. There's a little bit of wine involved. But I've learned along the way is to go in, to find our inward journey, because we are changeless. We are infinite beings. We are eternal. That's what we all have in common. We are the eye in the middle of that storm. And when we tap into that eye in the middle of that storm, nothing can touch us. We have now let go of all our karma. Each and every one of us have that exact thing in common, is that spirit within us, that light within us. That is what takes us through these hard times. That's the courage that we have. Now I'm going to do a little exercise, and I'm going to lead you through a little meditation and visualization. So I'm going to get everybody to stand up for this because you've been sitting for a long time. That's right. I know, right? Oh, I'm all stiff. Good. So I just want you to close your eyes, feel your feet planted on the ground. And just take a nice deep breath in and pull that breath all the way from the bottom of your feet and pull that all the way up through the center. Because no matter what is going on around you, outside of you, in your family dynamics, within you, you can always come to this place, this calm center that resides deep inside of you. Breathe in through your belly. Know that you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts, they just come and they go, and just watch them drift away. Your emotions, they come and they go. Just let them drift away. And focus on your breath, breathing in And breathing out, feeling rooted and connected with Mother Earth, feet on the ground. And just create an awareness of your body. Feel your heart pumping. The vital life force running through your veins. You are a miracle. All of this is happening without you consciously being aware of it. In this place, nothing can touch you. This is the place you go to find strength. The stronger the calm in the center of the storm, the stronger you become, the better able you are to deal with all chaos, overwhelm, and stress. Now just bring awareness to your emotions. How are you feeling right now? Don't attach to them, just check in. All right. And come back into the room. Take a nice deep breath. Excellent. Be prepared. Be focused. Know thyself. Tap into your eye of the storm. That is where you're going to find your greatest strength. Thank you.